The data definition documentation captures the input dataset metadata and stores it in a dataset in the output library. Now, in order to edit this information, you can click on the Edit button. This shows you a screen that contains the attributes of those input datasets, but they're the metadata which you can edit. If you were to click on, for example, the variable, you can type in the new variable name, or you can click on this ... button, which then shows you all the variables within the dataset or recommended CDISC variables. Now, besides attributes that are captured from the actual dataset, there are other types of attributes that you can edit as well, such as origin. Now, in this case, if you were to select on an item and click on this button, it gives you recommendations of either derived or source. It's up to you to then research to make sure that the variables that are being documented is either derived or source. Now, there are many different kinds of recommendations. For example, for the comment field, you would have to type in the actual comment value, or you can go and select a variable such as, let's say, the concomitant medication here, and if you were to click on the ... button, it would recommend a list of distinct values. So the comment would be value equal, and then these are actual values within the dataset variable, and it will be entered, if you were to click apply, entered into your comment field. So you can either type it manually or have it automatically entered for you. This is considered a categorical variable. You can also find categorical variable by clicking on the categorical button, and this is a report generator that searches through your dataset trying to find variables that have distinct values that could be reported in the comment field. Now, if your dataset contains variables that change, so if the input dataset itself changes, you can click on the refresh button. In this case, it would go out there, look at the dataset, and tell you if there's any changes. If there are changes, it describes to you what exactly has changed, and then you can update your information with the new changes. When it applies the update, it only applies those that are like variable names and the type and the length, but it does not change things that you've changed or edited, such as the origin or comment. Those are values that you typed in, so it only updates those that are captured within the metadata of the input dataset. You can also, of course, delete existing attributes or view a complete audit trail report of the what has been entered, and what is captured is the username and the date time of what has been changed within this edit screen. So you have a complete audit trail of all of the edits that you've applied if you use this editor.